The afternoon. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Kellen. How are you, honey? There's James. So we meet again, James.
Okay, all right. Show her your pencil.
Good morning.
Grab those.
I hope everyone's okay this morning. You use markers today? I got crayons for today. I usually don't use crayons, but I'm kind of digging them again.
Crayon pencils. Yeah.
So today,
You can. How about you put it over here? That way Abby has space.
we're going to draw our frog.
All right, let's go upstairs.
And I think you'll do a great job with that. We're just going to give one more minute to see if anyone else joins us. I know I had a few friends this morning who said yes, but sometimes plans change, moms and dads. I know it's a little later in the day for us. Okay, so what you're going to need, of course, today is a piece of paper.
Yeah, I did that when I was getting their clothes.
Okay, good. And then you're going to need, I use a Sharpie. You can use the pencil if you like.
Oh, you're using a pencil.
You can use the pencil.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's me, Liam.
Okay, so you're just going to take your time when we're drawing.
Remember me,
We'll go
Liam?
step by step.
Remember me, Liam? Muting.
Okay.
It's 10 times.
Nickel.
No, it's a time.
If we're all ready, I think we should get started. I'm going to mute everyone so you can hear me. And I'm going to change my camera so that you'll see what we're doing a little bit better. Remember, if anyone needs any help, let me know. I'm going to go as slow as possible and try to keep an eye on everyone that's working so that you're not frustrated. I like your aquarium, James. It came out really good. Did you have a lot of fun doing that this morning? Yeah? All right, let's get started. Okay, as you can see, I have my picture without any color. Okay. Here it is with color. Now we're trying to get fancier, but we're hoping it helps you guys see things better. Okay. So sometimes it's harder when I like to have it this way, just so that you don't have any distraction. But sometimes it's harder to see the picture when it doesn't have color in it. Okay. So we're going to start our picture. And I'd like to start with my frog. Okay. So we're going to I'm going to start mine here. If you don't want to put your frog here, it's okay. You can start anywhere you like. And we're just going to simply make our frog eyes. Just so we have a point to start from. Try to make them as even as possible. Don't worry if they're not perfect. Okay, so it's nice and simple. Frog eyes. When I decided to do a frog, I I thought, wow, it's going to be a little hard. You know, frogs don't seem so easy to do. But we're going to break it down and try to make it as simple as possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw the middle of our eyes. So we're just going to draw this round part here. So it's kind of just like a smile right in the middle of our eyes. Once we've done that, I'd like for you to come just around from this point to the bottom of our eye, this point. You're just going to follow that round shape that you've drawn already for your eye. So you'll just come around on both sides. You'll stop at the bottom. Now we've just drawn the top of our eyes. Okay, now let's go ahead and draw the mouth. Sometimes it's easier to place the mouth and then draw the outside so you can see where you are. So we're just going to draw a wavy line. We're going to draw this wavy line on the mouth. And this gives us a better idea of where our cheeks are on our frog. So let's go ahead and draw those cheeks. They're kind of full. The frogs usually have these big, full cheeks. We'll go ahead and draw those big, nice, full cheeks. Now we have our frog face. So far, so good. Okay, now let's just put a little bit of a neck, just a little small neck. And it's just the opposite way. Just a really small little C or parentheses. Okay, now I drew my face really further over than I did this one, so I may not be able to get that leg in there, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Let's go ahead and draw the outside of our arms. You're going to want to make them a little bit wider. And you want to make your inside of your arms not too thick. You don't want your arms too thick. Frogs don't have very thick arms. They have more belly than they do arms. Okay, now frogs have these fingers, and they usually have little suctions on the tips of them to help them hold on to things.
Now he looks like he has a kangaroo patch.
Yes, it does look like that. So now we're going to make his fingers, and their fingers are really kind of stretched out, and they're just kind of really long and really thin. So you want to draw, even the middle one is even longer than the outside ones. So you want to draw really these long, really thin U shapes. And I just get a little closer for you so you can see that.
Just knock one down.
We're going to do that again on the other side. And now you have your front legs.
Well, help me draw. You're not helping.
Let's go ahead and draw this leg. I didn't leave enough room for my other leg, but we're going to draw a little bit of that in let's draw this side so you have an idea of how to draw that leg. So we're just going to do this knee. We're just going to do the knee. And you want to kind of be at the top of your arm, and you're going to go up, and then you're going to come down almost halfway. So kind of start at the top of this arm, come out, and then meet in the middle of that arm. Okay, now the feet are a lot longer. So you're going to want to make them come all the way out and back in. And you'll do that again 2 more times. And you'll want to do that on the other side. Now I ran out of room, so I'm just going to make believe that you can see a piece of his leg. And if you want to draw a belly, you can draw a belly if you have room. You'll just draw a line.
You know what to get on. Mom, I just downloaded a new.
Is that the end of our other frog?
Now we're gonna draw the other frog, and then we'll draw.
I want to do it like a chin mark.
We have this frog. This frog is the end of that frog. You can put a little chin on there if you want. I have a little chin.
I put it in.
You want a belly, you can draw a belly. That's up to you. Maybe like this look or this look. It's that you can choose.
Is that yours over there?
All right, let's go ahead and work on this guy down here. I'm just going to start in the middle. And again, I'm going to start with the eyes. Now these eyes are a little different. Let's just draw 2 lines for the eyes. We're just going to draw just 2 lines. Okay. And again, we'll just draw the middle, a little
You can make one of these.
loop for that.
Hey, Mom, I only do 2.
Then we'll come around the eyes again. This side will be a little shorter than this side. This one's going to be a little longer because he's sideways. And we're going to go ahead and do this piece right here for his mouth. So you'll just come around and across. Don't come all the way across because we're going to come back around.
He's cool. All his body's going to be red. He's going to be red.
Now sometimes it's easier to just draw the belly. Let's draw a nice belly for him. See, I have this line here. And you're going to start and just make a little belly for him.
It's going to be red. That's going to be red.
And then we'll come back around, just a little round part here.
That's going to be red. He's going to be totally red.
And then we'll draw the back of his head right here. So you'll start from this line. And you'll just come out slightly. It'll be the back. See, maybe he's ribbiting. Now we're just going to draw not a straight line down. We don't want it. We want it to be a little slightly turned, just to give his arm that look.
You can open it your top and then when you're done.
Now we'll come around. We're going to do this little bit line here, just very small. So here's his arm. And you'll do those feet again, really long fingers. Now let's do this straight line here, the back of his arm. Just a small part. And then you'll do his elbow coming around.
Wait, I didn't do that. Where is it?
We can add his other fingers in now if we like.
I don't see it. Like the first one, how'd you do it?
Hey, Mom.
Okay, let's go ahead and draw his back leg. So it's going to come up and around. So you'll start a little bit, you'll start about here. You'll leave that little line there and you'll come around like a hill and you'll just come down
The leg.
like a slide. And that'll be the back leg here. This line right here.
Try it.
Yep.
How'd you draw the legs?
Yep, we're going to draw the legs. We're drawing the legs right now.
No, how did you do it?
Which one?
The front one.
This one here?
Uh-huh.
This one?
Yeah.
Let me see what you have. Let me see what you have. Okay, I see that. Okay, so you have your belly. You want to draw this line here. Start from, yep. So you're going to want to draw that. And then do his fingers.
Don't they have little dots on them?
I call one right.
Frogs have dots on their fingers.
Yeah, some of them have really little suction cups on the dot. If you want to put little dots, you can do that. Good. You want to give him a little bit of an elbow. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We're just going to help James out a little bit. Okay, and then you want to do his back leg. A roller coaster. Good. Now we're in here. So you did one. You're just you can close this line up if you like. Make it rounded. So you're just going to see the back. That's probably his heel. Now you should have it. Should be like a backwards looking L. You can see that it looks like a backwards L. Right. Now in between this leg, this front leg, and this back line, you go right in the middle. You're going to draw his knee. So you're going to make a nice big, just a U. It looks like a U, but it's not connecting. You're just going to come around it. Okay. Go back to the bottom of your L, that L shape. You're going to start here, and you want to come around as if you're just following around this other line. It almost looks like an S that's disconnected. And you'll want to put your fingers on there. 1, 2, 3.
Use your telescope. It's made out of toilet.
Well, this guy, you did a great job, James. I can see your picture. This guy was a little hotter than this guy.
My frog is so apart, I have to do like the body under the leg.
You can close his little belly up if you like. Just put a little line there in the middle.
I have to do a big line.
Okay, now we have our 2 frogs, so now we know where we can place our lily pads.
Wait, we're doing
Add some
lily
flowers in. Okay, so your lily pad, it just more or less looks like a puddle around your frog. You can go ahead, it's kind of a wave.
Because that's two of
There's no wrong way to make a lily pad. And you'll do that again around this guy. You can draw some lines in your lily pad. They kind of look like rays coming out of the sun.
I'll need markers on my hat.
And we want to go ahead, let's add a nice big flower. Now, sometimes you can start with like a nice big line and you can add all these other ones in, or you can do them individually. I'd like to make that one big,
I didn't do the line for my other.
your other lily pad.
I didn't do my other.
I see you. There you go. You can add the details later. Make this line with me here for the flower.
I'm already doing it.
Go ahead and do this middle. So you want to make it, or it looks kind of like a leaf or a petal. Very good.
You keep doing more of those?
Yeah, I'm going to do more. So I'm going to take my line and I'm just going to go up.
I need
Not going to go totally down. I'm going to just make it reach my other guy.
Hey, Jim.
And I'm going to do that again. I'm going to go from the middle here and I'm going to go up and I'm going to go halfway down. And I'll close this last one up and I'll do the same thing on this side. It doesn't have to be an even amount if you don't have room. And now instead of doing my back layer, I like to add a little bit in the middle. And then you can add where you like. Just you can add some points. And you can make them rounded. Kind of like zigzags, but you want to give it a little bit more of a rounded than a straight look. Till you reach back down. And if you want to put a few small ones in the middle, you can do that. Put your flower to see what it looks like. So you can have that idea. I'm going to add some more small ones inside here.
What is Ribbit the way she is? Hey, Mama, what is Weekend the way she is?
Of course, add your stem. That's just going to be 2 lines coming down. It looks good. I add a little squiggly line to give the water look. Now these flowers we did here,
What?
these are our lotuses before they bloom. And you just want to make a nice oval. You're just going to make an oval. And then you're going to make a U, nice big U.
I didn't do the water.
I see it. It looks good. Okay, so you can do your circle or your oval, I'm sorry, oval. And then you'll do a nice big U. And then they have these little dots, looks like little dots on there. And again, you could do your stem. Coming down. Now this one is starting to bloom. And you could do just your point like we did. And you're just going to make that point come in. You just make it come back out again and back in and out. And you'll just keep building on that. That looks good. Don't forget your stem. Sometimes my pictures don't look the same as I did them the first time, and that's okay. Wherever you have room and you want to add some more, I like these little lily pads.
Oh my, I have so much
That looks great,
water
James.
inside.
Yep.
So much water.
You want to make a nice big C, and then you want to make a really smaller one, and then you want to make them opposite way. So they look like little lily pads, and you'll draw your little lines for detail. And you can go ahead and add some more of the easier flower if you like, or some more lotus. I'd like you to really fill up that page. You can add those lotuses again.
She told us to get this. She shouldn't have. For nothing. There's math.
Maybe that's on a nice little lily pad.
Did it.
Wherever you have room. Keep adding your details. I like to put a little bit more of a rounded look on my little frog eye. Take a look at your picture, see where you need to add some more flowers, or I think maybe I want another one of these here. I'd like you to really fill that up. Now this would be a really nice watercolor painting. Or you can use your markers, pencils. Whenever you're ready to start coloring that in, you can.
I'm not gonna color it in yet.
Yeah, you can keep drawing, James. It looks great. Boys, you do good. Abigail, I hope you're doing all right. Kellen, how are you doing? You could start, great. If you have more than one color green, you can do that.
I have a very light green.
I like the light green. You're gonna do yours in Sharpie? I don't have another color green crayon available at this very second, but I like to do more than one color green. I don't want my frog to just be one. Maybe I'll make his belly yellow. Maybe he's my yellow belly frog.
Can you see your the colored in picture?
What'd you say? Oh, let me show you my other one.
Picture. Yeah, your other one's the yellow belly frog.
Oh yeah, he's yellow belly too. You can make your frog blue if you like. There's plenty of blue frogs. If you don't want a green frog, maybe you want your lotus to be purple instead of pink. Or maybe you want those blue. Maybe you want them two-tone. Some friends like to have green water instead, and then if you do your water in green, maybe you want to do your frog, maybe you want to make a red frog. Bye, Abigail. Have a good day, honey. Okay. I suggest coloring your entire picture in. I like to color all of my picture in.
I'm not doing that.
I hope you enjoyed this drawing today. Just a little, some of my friends already know, we won't be here next Saturday. We had to cancel class for next Saturday. We will add it on to the end of August. After our last class that was scheduled, we're going to add it to the following week. We will send an email out to let you know the new date and to let you, to remind you again that next week is canceled. We apologize about that. Something came up and we weren't going to give you the time that you need to get your project done, and we don't want to do that. We want to be here and give you the time you need to do your drawings. We don't want to rush you. Okay, so we hope that you enjoyed today's class. We did have a little bit of technical difficulties posting on YouTube, but we will get our old drawings up ASAP. We think we figured that out. Please send in your pictures. I'd love to see them. Helen, I always love your pictures. Thank you. You always send them in immediately to me. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And please practice drawing your frog now that you know how to do frogs. It's going to be another heat wave, so try to stay cool. And we will talk to everyone soon.
Miss Ryan.
Bye, Miss Ryan.
Bye. Talk to you soon. Enjoy your day.